What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Welcome back. Today it's gonna be a good day. We have the S10 parts getting sprayed in finally. I really can't wait for this. I've been waiting for this for a while, and I've just been really like not happy with the way the paint job came out the first time. And then not only that, but just looking at the S10 with the paint job all messed up, it was just like, it just irked me. Because if there's one thing that I want nice on a car, it's my paint job. Like, I really take pride in my paint job, and that's why I do detailing. That's why I love to do it, because I just like seeing the cars and they're all looking new, glossy, and look like mirror finish. But he is on his way now. I think he told me he was like 25 minutes out, so I am on a little bit of a time crunch. I have to get the tent set up. I have to get the cars moved around. I'm basically just gonna use one of those common tents, the ones with the four legs, and then they have like the cap over top. And then I was thinking about just getting painter's plastic and wrapping the whole thing with painter's plastic, just to kind of prevent the amount of trash coming in. Or like keep out the bugs or anything that may get onto the paint and cause like any like fish eyes or any texture. I'm just trying to keep that down to a bare minimum. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up now. I'm not gonna do a bunch of filming because I just don't want to stick a camera in my friend's face and then he's kind of like, hey, what are you doing? And then not only that, but I want to be there by his side to help him along the whole way. If he needs me to hand him something, if he needs me to help picking up or holding apart, I want to be there to help him. So yeah, but I will go ahead and stop eventually throughout the way to update you guys, and for you guys can see the whole setup. I can show you guys the tent that I'm going to be doing in the driveway, and then also show you guys maybe like a portion of him painting, and then also show you guys one of the parts when they're like all based and cleared. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that now, and then along the way I will stop and update you guys. All right, everyone, as you can see, it is the very next day. Last night, I would say, went really well. I'm super happy. My parts are finally painted, and the paint quality of the S10 as a whole will be really good and nice now. Yesterday, I just wanna mention this and stress it, because it is something that contributed to the finish of the parts. We were very limited on resources. I literally had a tent kind of canopy thing set up here in the driveway, and I wrapped it with painter's plastic. So that was essentially my paint booth here in the driveway. Just tent, painter's plastic. I wet the floor just to kind of prevent any trash from coming up and anything that was falling for it to stick to the ground. But again, it was here in the driveway. It was at night, so there is mosquitoes, bugs, all that stuff around. And on top of that, we had a small compressor. Small compressors for painting is not ideal. But even considering the limited resources that we had, these parts came out phenomenal. The only thing that came out a little bad was these two silver boxes, like this one and this one. But again, that was my fault. That was completely my fault. It was just my prep work. The whole bumper came out amazing. It was just the two silver boxes, and it was simply because I was like 10 hours into prep work that day, and I was just getting super tired, and I would just cut corners, and I said, I'm just gonna leave that bumper like that and have it sprayed in. And now I'm paying for it because I want to get it redone. So the whole bumper is not gonna be redone. I'm sorry. It's just only gonna be the two silver boxes, and I'm gonna be able to fix this on my own and do it on my own. I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe tape all of this surrounding the silver box, so that way the silver paint doesn't get onto the red paint. And I'll go ahead and scuff them, smooth out any imperfections it has, or any like paint that was chipping previously, so that way they come out smooth and flawless. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint the entire thing silver and then clear it myself. And that's pretty much the only thing that I would say that I was upset with with myself. But the other thing is, the parts did get a little bit of trash on them. Again, nothing to do with my friend, and it was completely on me due to limited resource. There is some trash throughout the parts. And again, it's something that I could fix. I've done it many times before. I've had friends' cars that I have detailed, that they have some parts that were painted and they were orange purely, or parts that were painted and they had trash throughout them, and I actually fixed it myself. As you guys know, I had mentioned that I do detailing, and I take my detailing very seriously. And if I spot orange peel or trash throughout the paint, I will go ahead and take the time to wet sand that, cut it and compound it, so that way it is a completely smooth finish, and it matches the rest of the car's paint job. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing to the S10. I'm going to let these parts cure for about like a month before even wet sanding, cutting, and compounding. And then before they go onto the S10, I'll probably let them cure for about a week in the sun. I'll probably just be taking them out every day, putting them here in the yard, letting them just bake in the sun. And then I'll go ahead and just install the hood and the back bumper. The front bumper, I have the original front bumper on it right now, so I don't need to put that on. And the grill, I have the aftermarket grill on there right now, so I don't have to put that on either. But once a month passes, I will be wet sanding, cutting, compounding everything, and then throwing those parts. Or actually, they're going to be on there because I'm not even going to remove them. But once I do that, you guys will see that it will match the rest of the truck's original paint, and it'll look completely smooth. It'll look literally like a mirror. It's going to be so smooth. I can almost promise you that, and I'm confident in my work, so I know for sure I'll be able to remove that. And I've done it many times before, and the times that I've done it before, literally it looked just like the parts do right now. They had some trash throughout them. I would wet sand them, cut and compound, and they would literally mirror finish, like showroom quality. So I'm gonna be doing that to the S10, and again, I will be redoing those boxes as well. But for the most part, everything came out pretty good. I have the front bumper, hood, and grille here, and then I have the rear bumper here in the S10. And again, I'll be leaving them out all day just so that the sun can just bake that paint in and have it cure and dry. I did get a little bit of footage of him painting. I also did get a little bit of footage of the bumper once it was finished completely. And I also did get a little bit of footage of the whole setup, like the little tent that I had with the painter's plastic. And yeah, so that was basically how yesterday went. Again, I love the way everything came out. I cannot stress how happy I am with these parts. These parts came out amazing. I love everything. Again, there is a little bit of more work to be done, but that's the painting process. I mean, any body shop you go to will tell you that they literally paint the parts and then they literally give it a couple days to dry. They wet sand, cut, and compound, and then that is the final result. That is the final product. You always got to smooth out the paint. Maybe with them, since they have a lot of resources, they don't have to, because they have a paint booth, they have big compressors, they have a whole body shop. But if you're doing like a home paint job, especially in your driveway with limited resources, you gotta take that time to wet sand, cut, compound, and they'll literally come out as if you literally brought it to like your top rated shop local to you, or body shop local to you. Like, it's gonna come out, trust me, it's gonna come out flawless. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do apologize that it wasn't action packed, but I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, like, share, and subscribe. Click that bell notification icon, and I will catch you guys in the next one.